Hi everyone, this is the Abstract Investor. Today I'm going to cover stock SIRI, which is the ticker symbol for Sirius XM Holdings. Before that, my disclaimer. I'm not a registered financial advisor, lawyer, certified professional accountant, or real estate agent. The content of this video and all other videos on this channel are thoughts of my own and do not constitute legal, trading, investment, or financial advice of any kind. Investing carries many risks related to the decline or complete loss of capital. Do not invest any capital unless you understand and accept those risks. If you need financial advice, please contact a certified professional accountant or a registered financial advisor. So I've got the chart open here, and on the right side of the screen, it's a pattern from previously in the chart, and on the left side of the screen is what the pattern has been looking like right up to today, October, what are we in here now? October 14th was the last day. So as you can see, there's a bit of similarities to this pattern. So the one on the right, this is on the daily time frame, and the one on the left, so today's pattern, this is on the hourly time frame. And you can see on the one here on the left, the base that it created has resulted in a move to the upside, and it's starting to break out above the trend line that I have drawn on here. So as you can see, if I zoom in, it's breaking out above that right here. So I am looking for it to correct a little bit, probably down to $24.75, somewhere around there, and then to potentially resume its move to the upside. Of course, it could come down lower than that, but that's just what I'm kind of looking for right now with it. So in this pattern on the right, the historical pattern, you can see the move, and I'll just do the measurement from the bottom to this part up here, resulted in a 460% move. I'm just going to change that, 460. So if this pattern was to play out on today's chart, that move would be a lot less. It would actually end up probably around 60%. So I'm just going to go from the bottom, kind of measure up to the peak of where that would have potentially gone. So yeah, it's going to be 60 to 65% for a move on today's pattern. There is a second option that I'm considering on this. So I'm just going to zoom down here on today's pattern, and you can see the base structure that it created, and then on the daily time frame here with this other one, you can see the base structure looks very similar before resulting in that breakout to the upside. But there is a second option, and I'll scroll ahead in time here and show this other option. So if I'm wrong about the pattern recognition for that previous chart here on the right that I'm showing you, then there is the potential that there's this second pattern that also looks quite similar. So as you can see, it looks very similar to the one on the left, and I'll just kind of put this trend line down here, and we'll go from here kind of over like this. So again, you have this crowning at the top, and then the decline, bump up into the trend line, followed by a second decline and foundational structure before breaking out to the upside. This particular breakout happened, I think it was 1 year after the first one that I had shown. This move, if it's this pattern repeating, ultimately resulted in a 560% to the upside within about a year and a half, and then it continued to go up from there after a correction. It went up a lot higher, from a peak of $41 at the peak of that 560% move to a peak of $94 before coming down and well below its foundation that started the 560% move to the upside. So as you can see, there's a couple options here that I'm watching. I have higher conviction on the first pattern that I've shown, which is back here before this 460% move, which would translate to about a 60% move in today's chart over here, before resuming its path to the downside and creating more foundation before ultimately that 560% move, and so on. So again, higher conviction on the first pattern, but yeah, it's definitely not looking like a 460% move from where things are at today. Even if it continued to go up from where it is today, if you bought today, that's about a 45 to 50% move from where it is right now, $24.92. So anyway, I was curious about this particular stock, not because I'm overly interested in the company, but because Warren Buffett had started a position in it, and that caught my attention because I don't really understand why he would be interested in this company unless he's seeing something, or the people that work with him are seeing something as far as pattern recognition and value potential within the company. So I wanted to check it out, and that's what I've done. This is the couple of patterns that I've recognized within this particular stock, and I'd be curious to know what you guys think on it. So anyway, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.